Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Mediocre Monday. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with one of every set that people think were the most mediocre ever created in MTG's history. So this is, of course, a subjective, uh, you know, title and experience because, maybe you think Fallen Empires was one of the best sets ever made. Maybe you think Chronicles was worse than some of these others. Maybe you think, Rise of Eldrazi was bad. Who knows, right? Like, everyone's gonna have different opinions on things and stuff like that. So it's gonna be, very subjective. Keep that in mind. These 5 sets were the ones that polled the highest when I asked what were some of the worst sets ever printed, or most mediocre sets ever printed. And the reason I went with Mediocre Monday is because instead of saying like the worst sets ever printed in Magic's history, I put mediocre, because that way it's not necessarily saying it's the worst. It's kind of like, not the best. Not the best. Put it that way. It's mediocre. It was okay. It was maybe not the best. Anyway, if you're new here, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell, otherwise you won't get the notifications. Every Monday, this series comes out, and we do a giveaway every Monday for one lucky person, or maybe 2 or 3 lucky people, depending on how the things shake out, for the packs we open this week. And by that I mean, you leave a comment below on this video telling me which set you think will meet the criteria for next week. Next week, the criteria is highest number of green cards. Highest number of green cards from one of these packs. That's it. That's all there is. You leave a comment below letting me know which set you think, and if you guess correctly, you could have a chance to win the pack that you guessed. So basically, I've got a number of votes here. We've got 4 votes for Fallen Empires, 5 votes for Homelands, 15 votes for Saviours of Comicgawa, 10 votes for Born of the Gods, and 3 votes for Dragon's Maze this week. And then 1 vote for Aether Revolt, because Eric always votes for Aether Revolt. Good job, Eric. You got there. So basically what we'll do is we're going to open the packs from most number of votes to lowest number of votes. Just a quick, I know that I've been rambling for a few minutes here already and we're not getting into it yet. Just a quick little update about the channel and what with, everything that's going on in the world right now. A lot of areas are on lockdown, that kind of stuff. Shops are closing, things are closing down. So it's going to be a little bit harder for me to get product to open for the channel in the coming weeks, months. I don't know exactly yet. So, I'm going to probably reduce the number of videos that I'm putting out each week, just so that I can make the product I do have last a little bit longer until this kind of all blows over. That being said, the Monday video will remain. Every Monday you will see a Monday video. The Wednesday series may have to be put on hiatus, which is the One of Everything series, because they're telling people not to travel in my area at all. And so, it's kind of interesting to say, I can go out to a shop on a weekend and they might not even be open, right? They might not be open. So I don't want to risk driving around for several hours to get to shops to pick up product and then have them not be open. So I might call ahead to a few here and there, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it out to them. I might try to arrange something where they ship it out to me, and then once it gets here, then I can resume, kind of thing. I don't know. I'm still sort of trying to figure that all out. So that's just an idea so that you guys know what's going on. The Thursday video should probably remain, and the Tuesday video should probably remain. There may no longer be videos on Fridays, coming up. So this week should be a normal week, and then next week and the week after and so on and so forth as we move through this may change. So just stay tuned. Videos will come back to 5 days a week as normal once all of this sort of, gets settled and blows over, hopefully. Anyway, enough about that. Let's not get into it too much, right? Because we're here for packs. Let's get into these packs. So, of course, we're going to open up the Saviours of Comicgawa pack first, because it had 15 votes last week. This is actually the week that we had the most votes out of any video in the series so far. This pack didn't split the way I wanted it to. Come out of there, cards. Ah, there we go. All right. So we're looking for the most number of red cards, okay? So we've got Kami of Empty Graves there, black, right? Moonwing Moth, white. Ooh, okay, we've got an Aki Underling, first red card, nice. Count is 1. Count is 1. Moonbow Illusionist. Inner Calm Outer Strength. Kajimaro's Clutch. Murmurs from Beyond. Sakura Tribe Scout, worth about $1 or so there. Nice. A little common. Death of 1,000 Stings. Araba Moth Rider. There we go. I was going to say, I was like, what, we only get 1 red card out of the commons. Path of Anger's Flame. There's 2 red. Okay, so now we're into uncommons. 2 red cards is not bad to be going into the uncommons. It's not terrible. So we've got Rushing Tide Zubera. Seek the Horizon. Ghost Lit Stalker. And our rare? Scroll of Origins. So 2 mana artifact, which says pay 2, tap it, draw a card if you have 7 or more cards in hand. Interesting. It's one of those cards for those decks that just have no hand size, right? No max hand size limit. So not a bad little card to draw a card for 2. I mean, I think there's probably more efficient ways to draw cards, and there's not as many limits on how you can draw it, right? Like, because here you have to pay 2, tap this, and then have 7 or more cards in your hand to be able to draw one, which seems not great, but anyway. Born of the Gods, next with 10. Only needs to get 2 to tie, 3 to be in first place. Let's see. What does Born of the Gods have for us? We've got a Nyxborn Triton. We've got a War Chanter of Mogus. Forsaken Drifters. We've got Revoke Existence. Nice little reprint that came out in the new Theros block. Nyxborn Wolf. Evanescent Intellect. Crypsis. There's our first red card. Reckless Reveler. Destroy target artifact. Okay. Grisly Transformation. Shriek Harpy? Shriek Harpy? Shrike Harpy? I don't know. God-Favored General. Okay, we're into the uncommons already. That's 2 uncommons, and we only have 1 red card. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. Archetype of Finality. I think we got a foil, though, in this pack, so it could be red. Faded Return is our rare, so if the foil is red, we tie it up. Let's see. Our foil is, in fact, white. It's a Nyxborn Shieldmate. That means that Born of the Gods couldn't even beat the 2. And we got a bird token and a land. Alright, so Born of the Gods not even going to be given away this week, unfortunately. So apologies to all of you who voted for Born of the Gods. Didn't get there this week. Homelands is next with 5 votes. This is anybody's game this week. Because, you know, the number's only 2. And so... Okay, we got Spectral Bears. We got Sea Sprite. We got Senger Bats. Memory Lapse. Ambush Party, there you go. Tied up with Born of the Gods. There it is. Can we find 1 more red card in the Homelands pack to tie up Saviours of Comicgawa? Headstone. Dwarven Trader. There it is. Ties it up. Alright. Homelands in the running. And by that I mean, if we end the video and these 2 have 2 and no one else has 2 or other packs have 2, everybody who voted for one of those packs is entered to win this week. And each person, like, so the 5 people who voted for Fallen Empires, or Homelands, I should say, will have a chance to win this pack. And the 15 people who voted for Saviours will have a chance to win this pack, and so on and so forth. Fallen Empires is next with 4 votes. I want to see Dragon Maze just take it. I don't know why, I just do. I want to see it be like, haha, 3 red cards, take that, everyone else. Because it has 3 votes. Tidal Influence. Okay, there's 1 red card, Dwarven Catapult. All right, starting strong with Fallen Empires. Elvish Hunter. Order of Litber, or Lightber. Basil Thrall. Merzine. Dwarven Soldiers ties it up. Oh, Orcish Veteran coming in hot, making it 3. Oof. All right, well, Fallen Empires is now the one taking the pack this week. See, this is why it can be literally anybody's game. Especially when Born of the Gods and Saviours of Comicgawa only put out 2 red cards. You know? Alright. Dragon's Maze, last but not least. Only 3 votes for this week. We need 3 red cards, right? To tie it up. Orzhov Cluestone. Bane Alley Blackguard. Fido Burst. Hazda Snare Squad. Armored Wolf Rider. Azorius Cluestone. Murmuring Phantasm. Gruul Cluestone. Maze Sentinel. Pilfered Plans, and we're into uncommons now. Showstopper, so we didn't get a single mono red card. Woodlot Crawler. Give and Take. And the rare is Rurik Thar, the Unbowed. And now we see why no one votes for Dragon's Maze. Right? That's just basically what it comes down to. Nice little guild gate there. Well, it looks like Fallen Empires is taking it this week. My goodness. Alright. Not something we would expect normally, but here we are. Kudos to those of you who voted for Fallen Empires. So we're just going to put these cards off to the side here. Unfortunately, they are not the winners this week. Just going to go ahead and put these off to the side like so. Let's get this pack out here like this. Look at this. Look at these sweet cards. Alright, we're going to get that trusty D8, and then we're going to look up our 4 folks here. We've got Justin. We have a card for Justin. Let's look. I put it in alphabetical order before I started filming today. I'm learning. I'm not learning. Justin. Do we have a card for you, Justin? There it is. Justin K. Alright. Then we got Neil. Neil is next. Alright, Neil. Alright, I can put those down over there. Let's see here. Neil? Neil. There. Do you want the forest or the swamp? Too bad you're getting the forest. It's just how it is. We got Peter. Peter is next. There it is. And then Rick. Rick C. Alright. There's our 4 folks. Look at that. See? 2 swamps, 2 forests. How we do. So we're going to shuffle these up. I'm going to lay them out. Then we're just going to roll a D8. And we're going to pick the number. That's basically it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is how we'll do things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This just makes it easier because I could roll a D4, but rolling a D4 basically, you know, it's hard to read on the camera, so I'm going to roll this D8 just because it's a little bit easier to see. So let's see what we get. How about I didn't really roll, but there it is, a 1. So right here, it kind of like slid. It hit these cards and went... So it wasn't Neil. It wasn't Justin. It wasn't Rick. It was, in fact, Peter. Congratulations, Peter. You are now the proud owner of a nice Fallen Empires pack. There it is. That joyous, joyous Fallen Empires. You get that Orcish Veteran, Dwarven Soldiers, Dwarven Catapult, Merzine, Basil Thrall, Order of Litber, Elvish Hunter, and Tidal Influence. There it is. So there you go, Peter. I will put this into a little baggie for you here. I've got baggies here. Let me just pull this over here like so. Look at that. There it is. Nice little baggie. Put your name on it. Now, Peter, because you're a patron, I will hold on to this and ship it out to you with the next patron stuff, if that's all right with you, just because it'll save me a couple bucks on shipping. I would appreciate that. If you have a problem with that and want me to ship it to you right away, please just let me know, and I will be happy to do so for you. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone, for playing. Don't forget to get your votes in for next week. Next Monday, another video will be live with this format, except that you're voting on most number of green cards in a pack. So make sure you know, go back, watch some of the other videos, see how many green cards come out of packs normally. I mean, I don't know. It's always going to be random, so who knows. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like and share the video as well. That greatly helps me spread the word about my channel and the content. I would appreciate it, and it's free for you. So, I mean, hey, that's great. But talking about not free, if you want to join the Patreon to help support the channel, you can totally do so over on patreon.com/MrBevers. You can join the patron crew and get grab bags every month, or, you know, bundles or boxes or whatever level you want to sign up for. I also have a few levels there where I will go over to Mo's Magic and buy packs of varying values to open and ship to you. So that's an interesting one too if you want something with a little bit of variety. So there's a $10 level, a $25 level, and then there's like, you know, a $100 level, and then like a one of everything from Mo's, which is quite a bit more expensive. But that is an option over on the Patreon as well, and I'll do that every month for you that you're at that tier. If you only want to do it for 1 month, sign up for 1 month and I'll go and do it for you. If not, if you can't support with monetary value, I know it's tight in these times due to all the things that are going on. Stay safe, and just remember to look after yourself and your family before anyone else. I greatly appreciate you being here and watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.